welcome to Mystic Moon Tarot. I wanted to say a special thank you to all of my subscribers. I can't believe that I've nearly reached 10,000. That was my personal goal, so I'm very grateful to each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Today I'm doing a reading from Spirit to you, Divine Feminine. I will finish off with several songs where the lyrics resonate with how Spirit would like you to feel about yourself right now. This is a collective reading, so it won't apply to all Divine Feminines out there. Please take the cards that resonate and leave the ones that don't. Now let's begin. What would Spirit like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? The Karmic manipulates your ex, lies to him, cheats on him, does spell work on him, and disrespects him. She is his karma. He hates the way that you discovered the truth and that he is nothing but a serial juggler and a serial cheater. The Karmic he chose has been to jail and she has an extensive criminal record. He pretended to be this righteous man with great morals and ethics. He pretended to want a commitment. He pretended to want a future with you. He was so fake. Dear, this is what you thought regarding your ex. I don't care how hard this is. I don't care how I'm disappointed. I am not going to let this get the best of me. I am moving on with my life. Your ex is a fallen counterpart and twin flame. He was demoted by me because he didn't step up to the plate and fulfill his duties. He chose a karmic over you, his divine counterpart. And that was it for me. He misses being the center of your world, Divine Feminine. The Karmic doesn't treat him the way that you did. He could trust you, confide in you, and rely on you. If you haven't experienced an increase in your abundance yet, then it's on its way, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, a narcissist doesn't break your heart, they break your spirit. That's why it takes so long to heal from them. When someone treats you badly, just remember that it is because there is something wrong with them, not you. Normal people don't go around destroying other people's lives. The function of him being with the Karmic was simple, to make you jealous, Divine Feminine. He is nothing but a coward of a man with a capital C. He snuck away and ghosted you instead of simply telling you the truth that he was juggling both you and the Karmic. You got no explanation, nor did you get closure. He simply ran. I love you always, Divine Feminine, and I am so pleased that I am such a priority in your life right now. A big financial blessing is on its way to you, Divine Feminine. It has taken you a long time to get over the trauma that he caused you. Chaos and confusion magic was sent your way by your ex and the Karmic. It is backfiring and now they are constantly fighting and arguing. There are domestic violence cases and the police are being called and even the courts are getting involved. You are a true winner. You have defeated your delusional nasty ex and their lunatic Karmic. Your ex is perplexed as to why he cannot get over you, Divine Feminine. When the wrong people leave your life, the right things start to happen. This is your quote, Divine Feminine. Instead of standing by your side and supporting you, he judged you, slandered you, criticized you, and abandoned you. Don't allow the same snake to bite you twice, Divine Feminine. He tried to take your 10 of Pentacles, but lost his own 10 of Pentacles for coming up against a divine being. Your ex wanted to bring you into his secret, hidden, polygamous lifestyle. He attempted to initiate you into swinging, DF. You are a boss now. I am very pleased with your progress and the way in which you have leveled up. Divine Feminine, you walked away from a toxic, negative, abusive, one-sided, dead-end, low vibrational relationship. You are the winner now. Your ex turned on and attacked the blessing he received from the universe, and that was you. DF, you were lucky enough to be blessed with brains and beauty. He counted you out and thought you wouldn't amount to anything. He is hostile now because you are all 4 queens in the deck. You are the empress. Great things are happening to you and all around you, DF. You always focus on what you do have and not on what you don't have. The glass is always half full with you, Divine Feminine. You are wise and responsible with money. He could never tell the truth. He was so inconsistent and came in and out of your life and left you nothing but unanswered questions. You caught him up in his lies, DF. He wasn't as good at lying as he thought he was. You deserve every single bit of Dharma that you are receiving, and your ex is deserving also of the karma that he is now receiving. Your ex is lazy and he's also a leech. He relies on others to do things for him. He could have avoided his karma completely if he just admitted to the truth. He wasn't brave or courageous enough to do so. The Karmic has made his life a living nightmare. What else would Spirit like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? Breakups do really hurt. However, losing someone who doesn't appreciate you is actually a gain, not a loss. You don't comprehend why you even had to encounter these sick and twisted individuals in your life. He has created way too much karma for himself, Divine Feminine. Your ex won't stop spying on you through your social media. He is especially stalking you if you have a platform, Divine Feminine. You shine bright like a diamond. The one person who will never leave us, whom we will never lose, is ourself. Learning to love our female selves is where our search for love must begin. He is not actually talking now. Instead, he is acting like a creepy stalker. Your ancestors are angry now at your ex and their karmic. They are tormenting and scaring them for what they have done to you via their nightmares and dreams. Every time you and him had issues or weren't seeing eye to eye, he confided everything in the karmic. I separated you and your ex. I had to. He wasn't willing to give you an equal give and take. He was both greedy and selfish. Your ex bad-mouthed you a lot behind your back, to friends, family, and especially to the karmic. You are growing at a fast rate, Divine Feminine. Keep doing what you are doing because it is definitely working. Your ex needed the love, attention, and admiration of others to survive because he couldn't produce enough self-respect to be at peace with himself. Try and make it a rule in your life, DF, to not regret and to never look back. Regret is an appalling waste of energy. You cannot build on it. It is only good for wallowing in. You should go thrift shopping, Divine Feminine. You could find some hidden treasures there. You should join a book club and visit your local library. Reading is a great escape. He wanted to control the narrative of your life. He lost control of you and he cannot handle it. Your revenge was to move on, look after yourself, put work into healing, and partner up with me. See, you are an empress, and empresses don't seek real revenge on those that wrong them. They know that spirit issues karma, not them. It kills him to know that you are both more productive and much happier since he has left your life. Your ex wanted you to feel backstabbed by those around you. He wanted you in misfortune and to feel abandoned. He wanted you to have spiritual and material poverty, be suffering difficulties, and suffer from bad health. Your New Year's resolution should be to put yourself first more. You cannot take care of others when you are running on empty yourself. You notice that when he left your life, you had a lot more energy. That's because he was an energy vampire. He sucked your energy and took it straight back to the karmic. If this karmic continues to attack you, she will suffer miserably and will lose money, health, family and friends, mental health, jobs, relationships, material possessions, and even houses and cars. Divine Feminine, you now have self-worth, self-respect, self-love, self-confidence, and self-esteem. You released him to save your own mental health. You then went from utter inner turmoil to complete peace and relief. It wasn't your fault that you originally fell for him, Divine Feminine. He was extremely charismatic and charming and said all of the right things. He couldn't and didn't want to fight his own demons. He gave in to temptation every single time. Your ex has picked up an extra habit since you've been gone, dear. His vices, including sex, drugs, alcohol, and third parties, are taking over his life and compromising his health. Your ex is very chauvinistic. He thinks that women are here to serve him like he is some kind of king. He is having so many issues and problems with the karmic. The worse they are doing together, the more he fiends for you, Divine Feminine. He used to accuse you of the things that he was actually doing. The karmic is a Jezebel, and she also has a mental chemical imbalance. What else would Spirit like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? You were supposed to build a kingdom with your ex and create a legacy with him. He got tempted by a low vibrational karmic witch. He did the wrong thing by you and is now on a karmic path of destruction with her. You are spiritually divorced from him now, and you are married to me. Your ex is struggling now, missing opportunities, having legal problems, going through bad karma, and basically losing everything. You should go for a drive and look at the Christmas lights on people's houses, DF. It will bring you such joy, and it is an uplifting experience that is completely free. When you are spoiling your loved ones this Christmas, don't forget to treat yourself as well, Divine Feminine. He is angry because he sabotaged this connection. You have been completely dedicated to me, and that is why you are excelling in your life right now. You never stopped, Divine Feminine. No matter how much pain you were in, how tired you were, how upset you were, how broken you felt, and how down you felt, you kept going. You will be coming into union with your true divine counterpart soon. Your ex wants to come back now that you are succeeding and having upgrades. Where was he though when you were struggling and needing help? He was nowhere in sight. Once the heart gets too heavy with pain, people don't cry. They just turn completely silent. This is what you did, Divine Feminine. The karmic is vindictive and spiteful, and he is scared of her. She has violent outbursts and can be violent at times. Miracles will be happening in your life. When you have faith in my plans for your life and trust me to guide you every step of the way, Divine Feminine. You picked yourself back up, loved on yourself, and put 100% trust in me. You had evil in your life and you overcame it. Give yourself a pat on the back, Divine Feminine. I am with you all the time, along with your ancestors and angels. We are working together so that you can achieve miracles in your life. You love to start your day off with a coffee, Divine Feminine. It is a tradition for you. You are so productive once you have had it. Him and the Karmic are both gold diggers who have accumulated so much karmic debt that they are in over their heads now. They are stuck together. Your ex uses people for what he can get out of them, abandons them, and then moves on to the next victim. Your ex has left a path of destruction and a trail of broken hearts behind him. The Karmic is still extremely paranoid that he's going to come back to you, Divine Feminine. Hence, she continues to put spell work on you in the form of moon magic, candle magic, and mirror magic. You are my baby, Divine Feminine. The second the DM rejected a divine path with you for a karmic path, you were granted a spiritual divorce from him. You are an empath, and your ex was drawn to you because of your light. He was a narcissist who love-bombed you, devalued you, discarded you, then ghosted you. You were way too good for him, and he knew it. He latched onto your energy as you were A-grade supply for him. Some of you weren't aware that your ex was actually a pervert and that he was into some things that were taboo, that you would be disgusted by, Divine Feminine. No one understands the blood, sweat, and tears that were behind you becoming the Empress. You had to suffer and tolerate so many injustices to even get to that level. Your ex was arrogant and had points on himself and acted like you were lucky to have him. You should start going on more adventures like stargazing, picnics, going to the movies, and going to brunch with friends, Divine Feminine. Now that you have made it to the status of Empress, you can manifest anything that you wish. Some days you just have to create your own sunshine, Divine Feminine. Find a reason to smile and laugh every day. He has tried to stop you, however he can't. He has tried to get you off your spiritual path. The two of you had different belief systems and different religious beliefs. There has been a whole new shift in your energy, Divine Feminine. This has you feeling confident, independent, self-sufficient, and satisfied and optimistic with life. For the Divine Feminines who are still stuck in this terrible heartbreak, just know that time heals all wounds. Things will improve if you just stay close to me. Divine Feminine, you don't have to be positive all the time. It's perfectly okay to feel sad, angry, annoyed, frustrated, scared, and anxious. Having negative feelings doesn't make you a negative person. It makes you human. Some days you still struggle with the pain. Stay close to me and pray if you are religious, DF. His rejection was actually me protecting you. Your ex created way too much confusion for you, and your intuition was screaming at you that something just wasn't right. Divine Feminine, Losing doesn't always amount to a loss. Sometimes you have to lose toxic relationships to create a space for healthier, better ones. Do not go backwards. If you do, you will undo all of the hard work that you have done on yourself. Look to the future instead. Can you believe that your own counterpart was in competition with you? He had no idea that when he betrayed you, his life would go downhill quickly. You are walking karma, Divine Feminine. Those that badmouthed you, slandered you, underestimated you, gossiped about you, exploited you, lied about you, cheated and stole from you, will have to watch you being blessed over and over now, Divine Feminine. He had you caught up in your feelings and emotions for him and tried to keep you stuck in a mental prison. Your ex dragged your name through the mud, mocked you, ostracized you, slandered your name, cheated on you, and lied to you, Divine Feminine. Your manifestation powers are peaking due to your high spiritual rank. Ask and you shall receive now, Divine Feminine. DF, the Karmic did spells on your beauty, your money, your health, your love life, and tried to steal your divine inheritance. She is one wicked individual. I have observed you suffering so much, especially over the last year or two. You have struggled and struggled, but you never once gave up. I observed an innocent angel being attacked, and I wasn't having a bar of it. I came in and protected you, Divine Feminine. Your ex is sleeping with everyone and everything as a way of dealing with what he did to you, and because you're not interested in taking him back anymore, dear. Instead of staying with his divine counterpart, your ex used his free will and chose the Karmic. She is extremely evil. She wanted him to go against you to prove his love for her. This all got extremely messy. Now he is a fallen twin flame and a distorted masculine, and a fallen angel, and there is nothing divine about him. DF, you are attracting great things into your life due to your high vibration. These include new opportunities, new endeavors, new rewards, recognition, new experiences, and luck is on your side at this time. There was a point in time when you never ever thought that you would recover from what this ex put you through. You are a great manifestor. At present, you seem to be manifesting wealth. You view your ex as nothing but a burden. You put them in the too hard basket. You had to call back your power, and that was the first step of this journey with me. Your ex disregarded your feelings, ignored your boundaries, and treated you in a toxic manner. I am disgusted in him because he literally threw his blessing away, which was you. He was so cold and detached that he didn't apologize, compromise with you, talk it over with you, or give you any form of closure. Divine Feminine. It is better for someone to break your heart once by leaving your life than for them to stay in your life and break your heart continually. Narcissists are extremely addicted to seeking attention and feeling significant. They are manipulators and are future fakers. They promise change, however, never deliver it. This was your ex, Divine Feminine. It is sad now that he's sad now that he didn't invest in you. He thought he was going to where the grass was greener, but instead he encountered a karmic whilst simultaneously losing an empress. Your ex was a narcissist, DF. This was your relationship in a nutshell. You went from being the perfect love of their life to not being able to do anything right. You gave everything and he took it all and gave you less and less in return. You ended up depleted emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and financially, and then you were blamed for it. Now I'll get some songs from Spirit for you, Divine Feminine. Spirit wants you to be extremely proud of yourself right now for what you have overcome and endured. Spirit is thrilled with the woman that you have now become. The first one is Perfect by Pink. Express Yourself by Madonna. You Get What You Give, New Radicals. Believer by Imagine Dragons. Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. Don't Shut Me Down by ABBA. And the last one is It's My Life by Bon Jovi. I hope you enjoyed this reading and found it interesting, Divine Feminine. If you did, please like, share and subscribe as it helps my channel grow. Bye!